Oh man, guys, I never, ever would have expected this March to October to be causing me so much stress. Not only now do I have the stress of having to beat the Chicago Cubs with a Cinderella Rangers team, but trying to get this whole March to October out before 21 comes out is proving to be a little tougher than I imagined. Right now when I'm recording this, I still haven't finished editing the championship series video, so I have no idea when that's going to go out, which means I have even less of an idea when this one's going to go out. All I do know is it's going to be going out before 11 p.m. Central on Thursday night. And speaking of that, if you're watching this right now, make sure you come back to the channel, hopefully only an hour or so after 11 p.m. Central on Thursday night. I'm not going to be live streaming or anything, but the plan is that I'm going to have a video up as soon as I can once the game comes out. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe so you don't miss the stuff. I got so much fun stuff I'm planning on doing for MLB 21, including March to October's, but I'm planning on doing a lot more Diamond Dynasty stuff on the channel too. But right now, the sole focus has to be on winning this World Series. So let's do a little bit of scouting. Let's see, the Cubs finished at 93 and 69, so they actually had a one-game worse record than we did, but they're ranked 5th overall. They have pretty good power, pitching, and defense, and when you compare that to us, we're 18th, so we definitely, talent-wise, are a little bit behind the Cubs right now. So I already looked through their lineups and everything, and just because I'd been adding up the other teams' home runs that we've been facing, this Cubs team hit 282 home runs throughout the season, and yeah, that does include their pitchers. But this is a lineup that is just solid all the way up and down. There's no weak spot, but other than, I was gonna say other than Baez, but there's really people dangerous everywhere. But Baez, in terms of overall, he's really the only one that stands out. But you just cycle through the stats here. Everyone is just pretty solid. There's some power across the board with pretty high averages. And then you got Ian Happ with 34 bombs. Baez hit 40. Rizzo with 47. That's way more than any season he's had in the past. Bryant with 31 and a solid average. Kipnis even was playing really well. Schwarber, he's always going to hit for power. But then their pitching, even though it was ranked 7th, I'm not really too impressed or scared by their pitching. Yeah, Darvish and Hendricks are both going to be a little tough, but the rest of their starters, they're not a super high overall. The relievers are really not a super high overall either. The only one over an 80 is Dan Winkler. So I'm probably going to do what I can when I come into these games here to try and get to the bullpen as quick as I can. But the time for talk is over. We've got a best-of-7 World Series against the Chicago Cubs. And we're coming into the first game here down 1-0. We're going to be starting in the top of the 5th, so we got a lot of game to play here. Kluber on the mound for us. He's given up the 1 run, but only 2 hits, no walks, so he's pitching a pretty good game. Alright, I want to see this team comparison here. Sometimes I don't trust these, but we are very evenly matched teams, if all these numbers are correct. That's a good start. Pretty hard hit ball, but it's not going to be anything. So I just realized also, this is not the first time that Corey Kluber has faced the Cubs in the World Series. Alright, there we go. Chris Bryant, 3-2 count. Beautiful changeup. Let's make this play. I don't care who it is, we just got to get it there, and that's a good first inning of work. Kluber's still only at 50 pitches through 5 full innings. They got Darvish on the mound, so they're also... Well, I know in the rotation, Lynn is our ace, but I, for most of the season, have considered Kluber as the ace. So all that to say, we both have our ace on the mound. Okay. He might have thrown 4 cutters in a row there, honestly. Wow. That's a tough one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. And then he comes back with that. That's insane. Look at the spots. And then the slider gets me. This is a pitcher's duel right here. And we get Schwarber up in the zone. Kluber's still going strong. That's 9 Ks. You know, I can't help but think right now, what would the world actually have thought if this was the World Series matchup in real life for 2020? Because, I mean, obviously the Rangers, but I would even say that the Cubs last year were far from being the 2 best teams in the league. So I don't know, this is, I really wonder what the people in this universe are thinking about this matchup. Are they underwhelmed? Are they excited to see 2 semi-subpar teams go at it? Maybe subpar isn't the best way to describe the teams. Maybe it's more average. That one's hit pretty decent by Kiner Falefa. Is that actually? Oh, it's leaving! Off the bat, I did not think that that was going anywhere. And it just kept going and going. Oh, man. What am I supposed to be looking for there? The high slider right at the top of the zone? That's so tough. Not only is it breaking back down, but Perez is on the tall side, so he's got a higher strike zone. And then they got me swinging at the high pitch right away. I mean, if I wasn't on top of it, that's a 500-foot blast with that timing. But we tied it up. We got one back. Kiner Falefa with the big swing. It's a good cutter. Kind of inside out at it. Weak liner to center. I really just hope we can keep cruising with Kluber. I don't want to take him out at this point. There we go. Perfect. Oh, how does anybody take that? Oh, and then he turns around a really good sinker. We're going to get there though, right, Margot? Oh, no! Turn around! I'm so lucky he didn't go to third. Oh. That's just too good of a curveball to hit that well. Oh, it's over. I didn't even mean to say the word over, but my brain made my mouth say it's over. So what does that say about where my head's at after that? Isn't that exactly how it happened in Game 1 against the Rays too? Wasn't it a 2-strike count with 2 outs in the inning, and then that's when they went crazy? Alright, thank you for actually calling that. Oh, that did it, okay. I knew I was under that, so I did not think at first that that was going to leave, but Odor trying to do it himself. Oh, Solak with a perfect. That actually... Oh, I thought it had enough carry for a second. I think it hit the very top of the wall. Okay, a 2-out double. Oh, I expanded up. Swung at it a little too high. That's a shame. I'm going to turn to Martin here. We got Schwarber and Hayward to face, and they're both really weak against lefties. Oh, and there we go. 3-pitch strikeout to Schwarber. And there's Hayward handled on 2 pitches. Brett Martin looking good. With what's been going on, we need all 3 outs to happen before we can say anything's good. Yeah, see? See what I mean? Oh, we might still be able to make this play, actually. Get it there. Oh, what is that? I mean, I don't know if we had a chance, but there was no urgency from Kiner Falefa there. And yeah, we really needed to get Hap because Baez, he hits lefties way too good to leave Brett Martin in there. So we got to go to Nicasio now. This play has got to be made. Hustle, Andrews. There we go. All right. No 2-out rally this time. Oh no, that has to get down. Okay, good. I forgot it's Schwarber out there, so that'll do it. That'll score the run. Perfect. Joey Gallo, situational hitter. Gotta love it. I mean, that just can't be thrown right there. Obviously, I didn't want it to end up right down the middle. Alright, that was a big strikeout. I really don't like giving people the free pass, though, if I'm being honest. Like, that's just not usually my kind of style. But honestly, if there's ever a time where it does make sense, it's now. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roll the dice here. It's the World Series. You got to pull out all the stops. Alright, so now we got Hader coming in against, I think, 3 lefties in a row. Hopefully only 2. Oh, we got the ground ball, didn't we? Not a very hard hit ball. It just had eyes. Alright, Kyle's sitting down. Alright, there we go. Froze him somehow. Hader gets us out of the jam. And now we need to score. At least 1, but I'd really love to end things right now. They're going to have their only reliever that's over an 80 close this one out. Dan Winkler. That's a good start. Oh, I thought. For a very quick second there, I thought he actually did it. Only because I expected that fastball to cut instead of run. And it ran away. It was a 2-seamer. So that was the only reason that the PCI wasn't in the perfect spot. There we go. We draw the walk. Ah. Oh. That wasn't the worst swing in the world. That was not a bad swing at all. I know it was early, but I got plenty of the PCI on it. Alright, well, we're starting this one off just like the Rays series with a loss. But what do we got next? We have to win this game here. We gotta even it up. We can't drop both home games. And it's gonna be the exact same situation, 1-0 deficit in the 5th inning. Alright, and I think this game is Battle of Kyle's. No, it's Lance Lynn. Good, I feel better then. Alright, so what's going on so far in this game? I don't get why every single game you jump into seems to be a pitcher's duel. Not only is it just 1-0, but there's also 4 hits total. So it looks like a solo home run from Hayward is the only offense, and then we have absolutely nothing. Odor and Guzman, the only 2 with a hit. That's not how you want to start things off. Gallo's got an arm though, and it doesn't matter when it takes him 5 seconds to turn around. That's going to drop in, and that's going to be a run. Unbelievable. There we go, 3-pitch strikeout. And that's going to end the inning. Alright, so only the 1 run. Oh, maybe? That was a hanger. Nobody's running though. Oh, and Schwarber makes the play. Oh, that's not good. They're just hitting the ball around the park, it seems like. That pitch can't end up there against Ian Happ. I am very lucky that this is staying in. No! Ah, that was a pitch that I actually hit my spot on. Was not expecting that to get turned on. Alright, and there goes Schwarber. Hernandez with a good inning. That's a strike! How many times do I have to say it on these low fastballs? I never get the call. Man, and Schwarber probably runs that down if that's coming off of my bat. Alright, well, I guess we'll trade out for a run. Alright, that should be the end of the inning. There we go. Alright, I'll take another walk. Hendricks is getting a little wild. Walked Connor Falefa 3 balls to Margot, and now walking Perez. And Gallo coming through again, but it's hit to the one guy with an arm in their outfield. Oh! Fitting. Another one. Ideal. Guys, I'll be honest, this is not looking good. Well, we're gonna need nothing short of a miracle at this point. Oh, this is a long one. I mean, we gotta keep going though. Can't give up at this point. That's really what's gonna do it. A late weak hit after 5 straight foul balls. A ground ball that goes off of my second baseman's mitt because it was just barely out of his range. And then the 3-run shot. So Salvador Perez is 3 for 3 in this one. So at least there's a little bit of good happening. Oh, hey, hang on. There's some life still in us. Joey Gallo with the home run. Alright, I guess we're just not getting Kipnis out when he goes down to a 2-strike count. We gotta run this down, Gallo. Yeah, not even close. Okay. And what's he doing behind the wall? Why did it take him so long? That's just how it's going, isn't it? Alright. Well, that's a run. Is it gonna be a... That was so close. Oh my god. This team has 6 runs with 2 on, and they're just not hitting the ball hard. The only dude who has hit the ball hard at all is Anthony Rizzo. Everyone else who's gotten on base, it's been weak. Alright, well, there's a hard hit ball. 0-2 count again. Alright, I don't know where he was going. I'm over this. Just cut to the end when I lose. Okay, well, I'll come back to say something about that. That's the first home run I think I've hit with Derek Dietrich this whole March to October. You'd think someone with his power and his reputation I would have hit a couple more with, but that felt good to at least get the one. Okay, hang on a second here. Let me come back again, because we now have 2 on, down 3. I don't know if I want Guzman hitting here. Danny Santana against the lefty with 2 on, down 3. I like that. Any chance? Oh, it got down! That was the weirdest route to that ball I've ever seen. I really didn't think that was going to get down if it didn't get out, but it did. Oh, that's a perfect. That has to carry. That's deep out there to center, but the wind's blowing out. Willie Calhoun with the pinch hit home run. Oh, and that should have been a no-doubter. 424. Oh, he drew the walk. That was close. Oh, he did it! Salvador Perez! That's an absolute nuke! 453! And we actually complete the comeback. 9-7 here in the top of the 9th. We get to the closer, and we have our own closer, who I have complete faith in. I'm sure the Cubs are more than familiar with this guy. Josh Hader coming into this game looking for the save to get us our first win of this series. Oh, and we get him frozen. That's a big out. And Schwarber's helpless too. That's a good call. We got the strike. Another one. And that should do it. We're not going to get swept, at least in this World Series. Big come from behind victory there. We still got some life in us. I'm not laying down without a fight here. I'll take this all the way to 7 games. This video will last an hour if it needs to. Alright, game 4. No time to waste, because I had to stop playing last night after the 3rd game because I had to watch Carlos Rodon pitch his no-hitter. And then right now, for the last hour or so, as I'm trying to get this all going, my computer just stopped working for an hour and a half, and right now I still don't even know if it's working. So if this part of the video on is really choppy, sorry, but I don't know what's going on. I've got 7 hours and 49 minutes before MLB 21 comes out. This video's got to go live before then, so there's just a lot going on right now. But we're facing Quintana, Joey Gallo at the plate, tied 0-0, and we got to tie this series up at 2. Andrews, I think that's going to get down. He is the master of the weak base hit. Solak. I swung first pitch again. I mean, it's kind of been working this inning. Solak, though, he is not getting the job done in the playoffs. I might have to bench him, which, with how March to October works, the benching won't happen until 2 games from now. Oh, yes! I'm not going to send him. That was hit way too hard. Schwarber was kind of playing in, it looked like. We would not have scored on that. Alright, well, here we go. This could be one of the bigger moves of ever. Because Colby Allard is pitching a really good game. If there weren't 2 outs, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about this. But with 2 outs, I don't know. But I still have to try to get these runs around. Get rid of the pitcher batting. Come on. Come on. That's got to get down. No. Ugh! That's hit decent? That looks like it's getting down. Oh, yeah, it is. That's going to be 3 also. Man, that was hit like right in the perfect spot. Not hit super hard, but it just carried. Gallo. The wind is blowing out, but not enough. I did not make the best swing. I didn't look at that. There we go. I love that. Oh. I should have known my luck wasn't gonna continue after getting that double play. Probably the most frustrating thing about Quintana right now is I cannot time up the fastball. It either completely catches me off guard and I'm a little late on it, or I'm like ready for it, but I'm too amped up and it's only 91, so I'm out in front. And then I'll just ground into a double play, I guess. This has got to be 2. If it is, I think that's 2 at-bats in a row. We've got David Bodie grounding into a double play. But this is it. This is kind of do or die here. We either score at least 1 run or we go down 3-1. And then he throws the curve the first pitch, and I thought I was all over it. I mean, I kind of was. Another good swing with nothing happening. That's not gonna do it. Oh, hang on! Oh, we have new life. Is that gonna get its way through? No, okay. For a second there, this game had me thinking the Cubs were still cursed. Well, we are in a major hole right now. Down 3-1. But hey, we know people blow 3-1 leads all the time. And the Cubs, they won their World Series because of coming back from 3-1. So it's only fair if they blow a 3-1 lead now. But every game from this point on is going to be our last chance. And our first last chance is going to be us entering the 4th inning, again tied 0-0. Alright, let's get in. We should be back with, I think it'll be Kluber on the mound. We got to face Lester. So it looks like they're going a complete 5-man rotation also. And I mean, another soft tossing lefty just like Quintana. I felt like I saw him well, but ended up not putting up any runs. Alright, a leadoff 4-pitch walk. That's a good way to start. Gallo with a rocket. That one should not be caught though. That's going to be a run. Would have been way nicer if Gallo's rocket would have gotten through. Then we'd be up 2-0, but I'll take a 1-0 lead. And Andrews, alright, we're keeping going. 2-out rally here, back-to-back doubles. I might send him. Hap has no arm. Yeah, I'm sending him. Easy. I think I just missed that one. Oh man, the wind almost took it out for me. That's not how we want to do things here, Kluber. No way. I actually hit the spot on the backdoor cutter and he hits that out too. Kluber at the plate. That might be 2. I'm going to go for it. 4 speed? How about that? Who needs a pinch hitter? Who needs a DH? That might have enough. Yeah, I missed it. We're looking good for a clean inning, and then of course, just can't put the guy away on an 0-2 count. Now they're going to get a 2-out rally going, aren't they? Look at that. Oh, and I missed the perfect throw. I don't think we would have gotten him anyway. Margot, not the strongest arm. And they're going to tie it up on 3 pretty weak singles. Wow. I guess I'm too used to playing online. So they double switched for some reason there and took Chris Bryant out of the game for David Bodie. Alright, this is a good spot for an Odor home run. I mean, what isn't a good spot for that, I guess. Oh, that gets away. That's nice. Oh man, maybe I could have gotten a third. No reason to risk that though. Oh no, we can't be having that happening. We're down 3-1 in the series game. You can't just give me something? Well, I'm going to go to Jonathan Hernandez here. He's been pretty solid in the postseason so far, so I kind of trust him right now to keep this game where it's at. And then he gets the pop out in the infield. So that's a good inning out of Hernandez there to keep this one within 1. And they're bringing in Dan Winkler not in the closing spot. Interesting. I mean, we lit him up in, what was it, Game 3 for our only win of the series so far, so this might be a good chance here. Oh, and it's starting already. Dan Winkler is like the only pitcher we can get to, I guess. I'm doing it to them now. It feels nice. Oh, but I can't finish it off. Oh, but the 2-out rally's gonna start again. Rizzo with a rocket. At least it was a rocket. At least it wasn't a weak hit. No, there's the weak hit. You gotta be kidding. I mean, look, we gotta pull out all the stops here, don't we? That run cannot come around to score. There we go. Hader does his job on 3 pitches. Now, hopefully the offense can do their job, and then we can send Hader back out there to finish it. Solak, though, he's actually having a big game. Ever since I said I was kind of wanting to bench him, he's gotten a lot of hits. Oh no, I didn't realize this. I have to take him out, right? I have to go for the run. We have a good matchup here. I can bring in Dietrich, I can bring in Guzman. Both of them are solid. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I think I got to bring in... I'm going to go Guzman. Alright, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Hader out of this game. We're going to get Ronald Guzman in. And I went first pitch swinging and just missed the ball again. I can't believe it. Imagine if I squared up just like a third of the balls that I just missed. It's all... I'm just taking a second to reflect here. Imagine telling me when I posted the first video of this series that the 61 overall starting pitcher that I didn't want anywhere near this team was going to be the guy that I brought in, do or die in the 9th inning with a tie game. I would have said, I don't even know what I would have said. I probably would have just not even acknowledged you saying anything, but that's what's happening now. Things are crazy. No 2-out rally. Oh no! I thought Solak had that. Okay, he turned on the inside fastball, but that's going to get caught. And we're heading into extra innings. There we go, a hard hit ball. We're keeping the game going into the 11th. I mean, I'll be honest, this is horrible for me trying to get everything done here in time. But I still want to win this so bad. Oh, Gallo! We still got some fight left in these bats. Joey Gallo with the home run. I finally didn't miss one. That might be the biggest home run that Gallo's hit so far. Calhoun might be keeping things going. Oh, he is. Hayward, I don't know if I would call that a misplay or not. It has to be. He could have gone back on that instead of trying to jump for it. Oh, that's going to get down. Go. It's Elvis Andrus again. What is with him in weak base hits? Oh, Solak will just hit it out? Maybe? Oh, that's off the wall. That's going to be Solak's 4th hit of this game. Driving in a run, and we still have 2 in scoring position here with nobody out. That's... Oh, wait, no, that's going foul, I think. Okay. Oh, no, he caught it. The camera fooled me. Alright, well, we put across 2. Probably should have gotten more, but we couldn't. But we got to hang on to this lead now. I feel so much better with Nicasio, but I don't know if I've ever actually gone for a save with him. Oh my god. No way. Oh. Oh my god. The slider gets him. We live to fight another day. Is there actually a chance? Don't give me hope. I'm having serious doubts that I'm going to be able to get this video up before 11 o'clock Central tonight. But I'm dedicated to this. I want to win so bad. We gotta keep rallying here. It's only 2 more wins. That's all it is. It's not coming back from anything. All it is winning 2 games in a row. Alright, the last chance here. The last hurrah. We gotta win this game here to force a Game 7. And I'll be honest, between Game 5 and now Game 6, I took another break. I actually edited the rest of this video. So I already know what kind of a garbage fire that Game 5 was in terms of quality. I don't even want to begin to guess why everything got so choppy and then just completely froze up at one point. But I lowered some settings or whatever because I guess my computer's just getting old now all of a sudden. So hopefully that won't happen again. I know for a fact there's no neighbor mowing the lawn this time, which was happening during that game too. I didn't realize that would get picked up so audibly on the recording. But here we go. We're ready to take this. I'm still on a major time crunch here. We got 3 hours until the game goes live, MLB 21. So I gotta play at least 1 game here, hopefully 2. Edit that down and then get it up within 3 hours. This is one of the most stressful YouTube things I've ever done, but it's so much fun. So one kind of, I guess, silver lining you can call it is, at this point, the worst that can happen, well, obviously we can lose, but at the very least, we force the series back to Texas here. So even if they end up winning this thing, at least we deprive the Cubs fans of seeing a World Series victory at home for another year. Oh, and we get Baez striking out. Wow. Oh my god. No. Another 0-2 count that now is who knows how long, and he's going to get a double out of it. Okay, we got a lucky bounce. There we go. Another cutter getting them swinging way out. We got to put up some runs now. 3-2 count. Guzman draws the walk with 2 outs. No. Oh, guys, what do I do about that? And Happ flying out to center. So I guess that's what we do about it. Just don't let the run come around to score. Oh man, what is with our corner infielders whiffing on the ball? Please, Gallo. I know this is tough. Okay, we're there and nobody is advancing. Good. Oh, and we get Brian all twisted up. So Lynn gets out of the inning. That's going to be it for him. Way too many foul balls to keep his pitch count down. Ooh, that was hit a little hard. No, not this. Not the 2-out weak hit rally. The first hit was fine. Not that one, though. There we go. What a spot there on that curve. And that should do it for the 8th. Good inning out of Nicasio. If we don't score, he'll probably come back out. That needs to get something going. I can't advance. That's just going to be a single. Oh, and that takes out Darvish. Okay. Who are they going to bring in? Craig Kimbrell. He has more than struggled so far. Oh, please. No, the runner's not running. That means it's not leaving. Oh, no. Perez, that has to get down. It is getting down. I'm sending him to third. We got to be aggressive. Ian Happ has no arm. And here comes Joey Gallo, the man of the postseason so far. And he's got another chance to come through big. That's gonna score the run. That's gonna do it. Joey Gallo came through again. That gives us the 2-1 lead. And Hader is ready to go. It all comes down to Hader. He has been absolutely lights out, locked down this whole postseason. I mean, really, even if you go further back, he had those 4 straight 1-run lead saves to get us into the playoffs. And then now, through 6 innings, he's a perfect 3 for 3 in save opportunities. Okay, we got him striking out. I don't want every bat to take 9 pitches, though. Alright, much better. Only 4 pitches for that one. And Schwarber sits down on the fastball up. Hader is still the best player on this team right now, and we're forcing a Game 7. It just dawned on me, though. This is 100% going to be a full 9-inning game, isn't it? And here it is, just like I said. Game 7. It all comes down to this. We got to play the whole thing. So I can't, let's not waste any time. Let's just get right in. It's the Kyle off. No, not a good start. Not an 0-2 hit. 0-2 again on the second batter. How many 0-2 counts am I going to get this game that don't result in a strikeout? Oh, thank you, Joey Gallo's parents, for him being like 8 feet tall. And are we going to strike him out? Of course not. But this time, that's kind of even better. We get the double play to get us out of the inning. Oh, and we're leading it off. I don't know if they're going to give me a single for that. I don't know if Baez would have been able to make that play. Is that getting down the line too? Things are starting out nice. Perez, I swung at the first pitch. Look at that swing. That's actually pretty good. Hendricks' pitches have so much downward movement. It's so tough to lay off when he throws it low. That one didn't fool me though, and Odor is putting us up 3-0 in the first inning. Couldn't ask for a better start. 439 feet. And even more important than taking a 3-0 lead is I didn't blow it right away. Oh, there we go, Guzman. We got to keep pouring it on. That's a good way to start. Solak. That ball was destroyed. We got to get him to second. We got to get Guzman to third. Oh! Andrews with the perfect. That's getting off the wall. I wish our base runners would have known that because I'm only going to get 1 around. I'm going to send him. I think we got this. I think we're fine. I hesitated for a second, but then I realized we had 75 speed and the ball wasn't going to bounce around. Oh. Oh no. Guys, it might just be a formality at this point. We're taking a 7-0 lead in the second inning, and we're knocking him out of the game already. Well, I'll be honest, I'm going to say it at this point right here. Unless things get close, I'm probably not going to show too much more from this game just to try and make the editing go as quick as I can and get this video up and not have it be a ridiculous length. But I'll show if I score, if they score, or if it gets close. But other than that, we're probably just going to breeze through the rest of this thing. I think that's going to leave, so I'll butt back in here for Joey Gallo going deep again. That's 6 home runs for him in the postseason. Might be 3 or 4 in the World Series alone. But at this point, he could end up being postseason MVP, World Series MVP, both. I don't know. Well, of course, the game doesn't want to let me have nice things. So, they're not going to let me get through this one quick. God. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. an infield hit, and then that is what gets them another run to just prolong this as much as they can. Alright, they're just keeping it prolonged. First pitch that I brought Hernandez in on too. Alright, I want to do something here before it's over. Call me sentimental or whatever. I know these lines of code and player models don't have emotions. But as far as I know, Shin-Soo Choo never has gotten to have an at-bat in the World Series. I could be wrong. I didn't look into it. But this would most likely be his last Major League Baseball game. So I'm going to put him in here in the DH spot for Rougned Odor. We're going to get him an at-bat here in a World Series. And wouldn't you know, he's going to come through with a ball in the gap. Alright, well here we are in the top of the 9th, up by 6. It's definitely not a save situation or anything like that. But, in my opinion, only one man deserves to be on the mound when this World Series is clinched, and it's Josh Hader. And we get Rizzo extending the zone on a slider, 2 to go. And the grounder to short, Andrew scoops it up, and that gets us the win. The 2020 Texas Rangers are the World Series champions. I said in the very first episode of this that I had no connection to the Rangers whatsoever. But in the end, if I'm being honest, that could have been my favorite of the 3 March to Octobers I've done. There was just something different about being a team that really didn't deserve to be anywhere near the championship picture, and then to actually pull it off like that, to come back from a 3-1 deficit in the World Series. That was just so much fun. And I know so much I've been saying about the time constraints, about trying to get this in by the time MLB 21 comes out. I already know that's not going to happen. It's only an hour and a half until that time is. So to anybody actually watching this, when I know you're probably only wanting to be watching MLB 21 content, thank you. I really appreciate that. That kind of shows me that people actually care about what I do, that people are actually invested in this March to October. So one last thing that I want to do before ending this is what I do every time in March to October. I want to just wrap it up a little bit. Usually I do it in its own episode, but I'm not going to make another episode of this. So I'm going to hit continue in franchise, and then we're just going to see a couple of things. Actually, come to think about it, the only thing we're really going to look for is awards, because we can't go back to see league leaders or anything. So awards, I'm just going to start out with player to the month first, see if we got any of those. So April, no. May, no. June, Lance Lynn was the pitcher of the month. Nothing in July or August or September. So we had one pitcher of the month, Lance Lynn. And for yearly awards, the World Series MVP, rightfully so in my opinion, goes to Joey Gallo. The postseason MVP as a whole also goes to him. Alright, but let's go through the yearly awards here. It was Nelson Cruz at age 39 with all that regression to win MVP with 52 home runs. The National League was Anthony Rizzo, we already knew that. NL Cy Young was DeGrom, no surprises there. Ryu was the AL Cy Young. Trout batting title. Reliever of the year, nobody for us. Makes sense because we didn't get Hader until late. We didn't have any rookies. Oh wait, I actually did think that Joe Palumbo was going to be in contention for this, but he wasn't even in top 3. Alright, now we're on to Gold Gloves. Let's see if we got any of these. Defense was not our strong suit, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. Yeah, nobody appearing there. Silver Slugger, we gotta have one of these. Yeah, Perez Silver Slugger catcher, that one had to be true. That one had to happen. Then what else? Any other Silver Sluggers? No. So the only award we got was Salvador Perez winning Silver Slugger. But I mean, that makes sense. This was up and down a team effort. There wasn't really any standouts. The team as a whole was just solid. So all now being said and done, and just under 6 hours worth of game recording, for the World Series alone. That's going to wrap things up. Again, thank you guys for watching this. Thank you for all being invested in not only this March to October, but this being my last video on MLB 20. This was just a fun year, and I'm really excited to have another one. MLB 21 looks insanely fun. But with that, that's going to do it for me for this March to October for MLB 20 as a whole. I hope you all enjoyed not just this video, but the last 13 months of content as a whole, and I'll see you in MLB 21.